Hey everybody, welcome back to another Jackson Jet Setting Resort review. We're back in Las Vegas, Nevada for a tour of the New York, Las Vegas. This is an MGM resort property. I am a World of Hyatt globalist, and so I get MGM Rewards Gold. This is my first day at an MGM Rewards property since they switched over from M Life, so I was excited to get my resorts fees waived and then see if I got any upgrade, which I actually did. So let's check everything out. So I parked at the self-parking and walked under the covered walkway. It's fully enclosed and air-conditioned right past the pool. So not too big of a pool for how big this hotel is, but was happy that MGM Rewards still has the free parking for Gold members. So that saves a bundle in Vegas right now. I have to be honest, I love the theming of this hotel, but I was prepared to kind of hate it. I've stayed here in the past and just never really liked the rooms. I felt like it was kind of worn down, but I think that overall, MGM has really upgraded the property, especially because it's right next to where the Golden Knights play at the T-Mobile Arena. So my opinion definitely changed from this stay. The casino floor, pretty big, lots of cool little notes. Feels like Disney really themed this place. So we're going to check out a lot of the cool theming. So the self-parking spits you out right next to that Nathan's Hot Dogs that you saw. Also the entrance to the roller coaster, which I did get to ride. And then there is the business center right next to check-in. And you can see all of the theming from New York right here at check-in, which is really great. So I was on the 22nd floor of the Century Tower. So MGM Rewards members really only get enhanced rooms. They don't get like suites, or at least the Gold members don't. But I felt like this room was great. I mean, it had corner windows. It was definitely a corner room. This is an oddly shaped building because they make the whole building look like the New York skyline from like the 1940s. So there were a lot of windows, I think more so than you would see at other towers in Las Vegas. Room itself, not really all that renovated, but everything was really clean. So no real complaints from me there, and better than the other room that I've had before in New York. So I had two queens, would love a king, but they didn't have that available during my stay. Not a gigantic television by any means, but pretty new. And then a cool bureau with two sides, so plenty of room for hanging clothes. And then there's the safe. And then wanted to show you the view I had. So have a full view of the Strip and then also of the roller coaster, which used to be called Manhattan Express. Pro tip, if you're staying at the New York, you get 2 for 1 on the New York roller coaster. Got to give a shout out to the carpets, definitely fits into the theming here. Right now I'm walking over to where they're pointing me to, which is the spa and fitness center. Definitely wanted to catch what that looked like. It's kind of hidden. I feel like a lot of hotels in Vegas, there's not a lot of people that are using the gym, I don't think, for how big the hotel actually is. So a lot of the older hotels have these fitness centers hidden, and then the newer hotels, these are a lot bigger spaces. So found the elevator shaft that probably was a quicker way to get to this spa and fitness center. I didn't have a spa treatment scheduled, so couldn't get in there, but did get a quick shot of the gym. And then made my way over to this part of the hotel, which I feel like not a lot of people go to, but this is where a lot of the convention center rooms are, and then it spits you out to another part of the more public spaces of the casino. But thought I'd feature it just because I like exploring these hotels and seeing, what I normally don't look for when I'm, just gambling or walking around the hotel complex. So I couldn't really sleep, so the roller coaster closed at about 10:30, so I wanted to take a ride on that. They don't allow cameras on there, unfortunately, but has 2 inversions. It's about $22 at night, so I got 2 for 1 on that, so pretty good deal. And then they have a massive arcade, so probably the best arcade I've seen on the Strip so far. So if you are a kid or you're a family that's traveling, massive arcade here for everyone to play with. So that's the Century Tower entrance there. And then I wanted to explore more of what is going on in the casino area. So you have Il Forneo, which is a famous LA-based restaurant. feel like this is the best hotel that rewards you for looking at the small details. There's tons of detail as we're walking to the New York street that's towards the back of the casino here. Lots of restaurants and eateries. It's got a great energy. They had like dueling piano bars, tons of fun neon that kind of brought you back to a time that really none of us experienced in New York when it was in the 40s. So super cool. There's like stuff in the windows. It's all really well themed. So they did an incredible job and have kept it up really nicely. So moving away from the New York street, we're going to walk outside and check out some of the stuff outside the New York. This is a sort of newly redone area as well. Again, coupled with opening of the T-Mobile Arena, they just have a lot of outdoor spaces that have bars and restaurants that people can hang out at before or after the games. So it's made this area of the Strip so much better than what it was before. And then, of course, over to the side as you lead into T-Mobile Arena, there's also a bunch of restaurants and shops. You can check out my Park MGM video, which I did last year. I'll put that into the show notes, and you can see a lot of those restaurants there. But plenty of options here. And again, if you are staying on property, you can charge all of your room charges back to your room at any of the restaurants at any MGM property, including those that are leading up to the T-Mobile Arena. So you can earn some MGM reward points or Hyatt points, which is what I'm always after in Vegas, staying at a MGM property. Now, if you're walking down the strip from Excalibur and you're making your way down, you may have to go inside the New York to briefly just to keep going. So I wanted to feature that and go upstairs and take a look at that. So a bunch of shops and then some hot dog places, all very themed to New York, except for like Coyote Ugly. But this is all kind of geared towards that walking traffic that has to walk through this space to keep going north to City Center and the Park MGM. At night, this place looks really great from the street. Love all the lighting here. I will say, if you're staying here, all that lighting can leak through your curtains at night, so just keep that in mind if you're a person who's affected by light. Really, Vegas, honestly, is probably not the best place for you to vacation to, but I felt like there was extra light at the New York, and a really cool marquee at the Porte Cochere as you drive up, and used valet parking. They had a cool taxi, so really, honestly, a great property. Lots and lots of eateries, and it's in a good location on the strip, so you can get to a lot of places pretty quickly. It's a step up from some of the lower tier properties like Excalibur or Luxor, and it's better located. So overall, loved it, and can't wait to return. But we're going to take a look at some more of the restaurant options here before I end my video. And I did have a $30 credit to use as part of one of the promos when I booked, and so used it for breakfast over at Il Forneo in the morning.